evening, class of 2022. I'm Ms. Chavez, your College and Career Readiness Counselor, and tonight I have a presentation planned for you to cover all topics regarding your senior year. We're going to talk about transcripts, resources, admissions, exams and test scores, the NCAA, and financial aid and scholarships. If after this presentation you still have questions or you want to set up a meeting with me regarding your situation, I am accepting appointments. Just email me to lorraine.chavez@aps.edu. All right, so let's begin this presentation. Okay, I'm going to talk about your transcript, how to get your transcript, and what you need to see on your transcript to be considered a senior. So you should be seeing 19 credits, and looking at the credit summary, you can see what you've completed and what a work in progress is and what you still need. If you need credit recovery, please meet with your academic counselor as soon as possible. You can click on the link on the Manzano High School homepage to counseling to set up an appointment with your academic counselor to get credit recovery set up if that is what you need. There are a couple of ways to view your transcript and to look at that credit summary to make sure you've met all the graduation requirements. In Student View or Parent View, on the left-hand side, if you click Course History and then click on Unofficial Transcript, that little blue button, you can download your unofficial transcript. You can also set up an appointment with your counselor to review your credits if you're not sure if you are on track to graduate or not. So this is a handy way to look at your unofficial transcript. Your official transcript will need to be requested in parchment, and that is what we're going to talk about next. Now you know you have access to view your unofficial transcript. You also have access to your official transcript through parchment. What makes a transcript official is that it is sent directly from our school registrar. Our school registrar is Ms. Miles, and she electronically certifies that all the information on your transcript is accurate and it's a legal certified document. So come May, when you graduate and earn your diploma, colleges, the military, potentially scholarships, trade schools, they are going to want an official transcript because they want to see your graduation date and know that it is accurate and true. So Ms. Miles is sending you all a code and an invitation to create your parchment account. If you haven't done so already, please look at that email and start creating your parchment account. You are not only going to need access to this document now, but again in the future and beyond. So let's get on that. And let's get familiar and comfortable with using parchment. So, very important thing to do is check your student view email for that invitation and code to create your parchment account. And all parchment orders are free. The only cost is if you are needing something sent overnight, which I can't think of a case where that would happen because usually these take 2 days to process and it's sent electronic. So 2 days is a pretty fast turnaround time, and usually it happens sooner. So transcripts are updated after each semester, and sending your transcript is the fastest way. You are also able to track your orders in parchment and request a copy for yourself at any time. So you can look at your GPA or your rank or your grades, whatever else you're curious about is on your transcript. You can view it in parchment. So please let me know if you have any questions about that. There are a variety of post-secondary options out there, and if you haven't decided what path is for you after high school, that's okay. I want to encourage you to go to the Manzano High School homepage. The little icons listed at the top, find the college and career icon, click on it, and begin to explore these options. Maybe take a career assessment or interest inventory to see what's a good match for you. You might want to go into an apprenticeship, which is learning on the job training, and there's apprenticeships for a ton of different occupations, but some examples are a lineman, carpenter, or an iron worker. A trade school can provide learning and training for a specific set of skills, such as construction or massage therapy or becoming a barber. That would be what trade school would provide, and you would get a certificate so you can earn your license to work in that particular field. There is also the military as an option, and the military has 5 branches: Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and Coast Guard. There are also Air Guards, National Guards, etc. But any of these military services can help enhance your career opportunities in the military and out of the military as a civilian. So they will train you, and you can earn college credits and receive technical training, getting licensure, and credentials. A 2-year college would be like a community college, and there's 3 different tracks. One is courses and certificates in specific trades. Associate's program, so a 2-year degree. And transfer programs, where you are there for 1 to 2 years and then you transfer to a 4-year school. And at a 4-year school, you can earn a bachelor's degree, continue on for a master's, and maybe go and get your PhD or doctorate. So those are all the options that are out there. Some students also elect to stay in the workforce until they feel ready to begin college. So explore all those options and definitely meet with me if you are stuck or you don't know where to begin, and I can help you get on track. Let's talk a little bit more about resources. I've already directed you to the Manzano High School College and Career page, but we also have a Class of 2022 Google Classroom. So if you are not a part of that, you need to get on that as soon as possible, and I will share the code soon. Whether you're considering a college or a trade school, go to that institution's website and look at the admissions criteria. There are a ton of resources on those sites as well. Attend college and career fairs if you can. Attend our school visits and recruiter connections at Manzano. And make appointments with people. You can make an appointment with me. You could make an appointment with a recruiter. We are all here as a resource to you. Heads up on some college career events coming in person. On Saturday, September 18th, is the Native American College Fair from 9 to 12, open to any student at Erna Fascio. On Sunday, September 19th, is the Rocky Mountain Big College Fair. Lots of schools are going to be there at the Convention Center. Tulane, NMSU, UNM, and the Army will be here in September. We will also have our own college career fair at Manzano in the Plaza on Wednesday, September 22nd, and on September 23rd, we will have a big financial aid presentation over Zoom. Another resource is this senior information sheet for the class of 2022, where important dates are outlined and reminders and a timeline for the school year. So this is on the Manzano High School College and Career page under class of 2022. You will see it and a link to it if you don't have it already. It is also posted in your Class of 2022 Google Classroom. So it's definitely a great guide and a great checklist to follow as you go through your senior year. More resources and reminders and information are available via social media and again our Class of 2022 Google Classroom. So you can follow on Instagram at Manzano High School CCRC for reminders all year and various posts that I feel are important to share. You can follow at _MHS counselors on Twitter for reminders all year. I recently began a TikTok, and so there's videos posted, college and career related, to help our students. And our videos from this year and years past are on the YouTube channel for Manzano High School. The Class of 2022 Google Classroom code is 4P3ENKI. And our remind account to get text reminds is at C262-6D. All this information is posted on the College and Career site under info for the Class of 2022. Let's talk about admissions applications. So in-state applications are all online. These are typically quick and easy. They typically do not have an essay associated with it. And out-of-state schools have institutional applications on their website, but some use a common application such as Applied Texas or University of California application, Common App, or the Coalition application. So all colleges sometimes have an application fee associated with it, but there are fee waivers available, and there are some that you can apply for free, and I will get to those in a moment. The application for UNM is free right now, and to have the fee waived, you select mail payment, and you have until October 15th to get a fee waived for UNM. And they are also coming to Manzano for a lunch application workshop on September 17th. The application for NMSU is free until December 1st. There are no special instructions for that. And NMSU is coming to Manzano on September 16th for a lunch application workshop. New Mexico Tech right now is free without any special instructions, and we are working on scheduling them to come to Manzano for an application workshop. Northern Arizona University has a fee waiver code for any seniors wanting to apply, and that is #NAU22. Eastern New Mexico University is free. There are no special instructions for that. And also New Mexico Highlands University is free, and the application for CNM is always free and should open December in 2021. If you find you might need a letter of recommendation for your common application or other scholarship applications, please request one from a counselor or a teacher and give at least 10 days notice. If you are going to ask a counselor, please visit our website and use the Google form that is linked off the Counseling and College and Career page. Scholarships or admissions may not require a letter of rec, so it's a case-by-case basis. But I wanted to direct you to where the Google form link was so you can make your request if you need one. Let's talk about tests now. If you're considering the military for a post-secondary option, or you need a really good career assessment or practice test, consider taking the ASVAB on October 19th from 8 to 12 in the library. We will have a sign-up form coming soon, and it will be posted in your class of Google Classroom. The ASVAB is a battery test that measures your abilities and predicts your future academic and occupational success. The ACTSAT is also a free exam, and this is used for community colleges such as C&M to place you in a correct course that matches your skills. So they'll put you in your appropriate English or appropriate math based on the ACTSAT. The ACT and SAT are optional. That's why I have the little face up there, because it is not required for graduation, and a lot of colleges have gone to test optional. The website I have listed up there is a website where you can look to see if the college that you're considering is test optional. I do have the dates posted and listed. These are national test dates that would require you to test on a Saturday. And some schools are still using them for scholarship purposes and some are not. So it's definitely a case-by-case situation, which would require you to look at the institution you're considering very closely or talk to recruiters. Off the top of my head, I know UNM and New Mexico State are going to be test optional. We can find out if your school is test optional if you want to come in and meet with me. And so it's a personal choice, and it's a choice based on your career goals and scholarship opportunities. So please take all that into consideration when you're considering taking the ACT or SAT. I would encourage you to take one if you could. If anything, colleges do use them, like community schools use the ACTSAT for placement in courses. In the years past, the NCAA and NAIA did consider ACT and SAT scores, and this year they are test optional as well. They are basing eligibility off GPA, and so if you're considering playing a college sport and you don't know where to begin the process of becoming an eligible college student, you want to go to the Eligibility Center and complete a profile. If you have questions about creating an NCAA account, please come and see either myself or our athletic director, Mr. Espinosa, and we can help direct you where you need to go to get ready to play college sports. Our next topic is financial aid for college or trade schools. If you go to the Manzano High School homepage and click on the college and career link, there is a link to financial aid and scholarships. There is a link to create your FSA ID, and you will need that, one for your student and one as a parent and guardian, to begin your actual FAFSA application. The FAFSA application will open on October 1st, and so you need your FSA ID ready to apply. We will be having a virtual Manzano High School FAFSA overview on September 23rd, and that will be on Zoom. And that will really focus on the details of what financial aid you can get, how to get it, and what your next steps are going to be. Beginning October 4th, there will be Money Mondays, and Money Mondays are Zoom workshops with experts from various financial aid offices in the state with their mission to help families with questions they have on applying for financial aid. So there will be regular help, and I am also available to assist as best I can. It seems like a daunting task, but it's a lot easier now than it was 10 years ago. So please put that date, September 23rd, in your calendar to come to our virtual financial aid presentation night. And now I'd like to share a quick 1-minute long TikTok on how to create your FSA ID, and shout out to the student who helped me make it. Scholarships. There are so many scholarships out there. There are some that are school-based and merit scholarships, and those are definitely the highest paid scholarships out there. Requirements vary school by school. They're administered through the admissions department, financial aid department, and academic departments. So they may or may not require an application. Sometimes they just look at your transcript and your GPA, and if they are requiring test scores to base the merit scholarships on. There are private scholarships available from private companies, employers, service organizations, and a lot of these are listed on our APS Scholarship List, which I will share more about shortly. There is the WUI, which is available to students from the West. So it reduces out-of-state tuition to 150% of in-state tuition, which can save you a lot of money. You can look at the WUI website to see what schools are on there and what the cost exchange would be. Links to all of this are on the College and Careers site, and I have posted those icons again below, and again they are just straight off the Manzano High School homepage. So the APS Scholarship List that I mentioned, I have the link posted up here, but it would be better if you went to the Manzano High School Financial Aid and Scholarship link to click it directly. But this list has 163 scholarships listed. A lot of them are local from private companies or organizations sponsoring various scholarships. So I highly recommend you make a copy of this spreadsheet, add a filter on it, and go by what criteria you meet when you're sifting through this list to apply for scholarships. It's definitely a great resource for scholarships. And this slide is all sunshine and rainbows because the lottery scholarship is now covering 100% of tuition. The criteria for this is merit-based. So your first semester in college, you need to earn a 2.5 GPA by taking either 15 credit hours at a university or 12 credit hours at a community college. So it will not begin until your second semester, and your first semester is how you qualify for the lottery. There is no application. You just have to get your 2.5 and take the amount of credit hours you need to earn it. This is fantastic news because 100% tuition hasn't happened in maybe 10 years. So it's great, and any other scholarships you earn can be stacked on top of this. To help with the cost of your first semester, since the lottery won't kick in until the second semester, there are certain bridge scholarships. C&M has one, and the deadline is March 1st, and you need to apply, be admitted, and complete your FAFSA by that date. UNM has a variety of bridge scholarships, and the highest bridge scholarship is $1,500, and those do have a GPA requirement. Other schools have similar scholarships to help bridge that first semester gap. A lot of them do encourage you to complete your FAFSA in order to earn $1,000 here or maybe more. So again, it's very important to complete your FAFSA if you're looking to get these additional helpful little scholarships. And this is the final slide in my portion of the presentation tonight. I want to encourage all our seniors to ask for help if you feel stuck. Meet with your counselors and teachers, attend college fairs or career events, and take one thing at a time. I know it's overwhelming, especially when you think about all these deadlines and dates on top of your homework and on top of your sports or other activities that you are in. If you need help, again, just ask. And thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Again, if you need to make an appointment with me, please email me to lorraine.chavez@aps.edu. I hope you Monarchs have an amazing night, and I'm so excited for our school year and to see you all in May with your cap and gowns on. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Chavez, for all of that great information. Seniors, I hope that you paused that video right at that moment and wrote everything down on those important dates. You guys have a lot of things to accomplish this school year, but I know that you all can do it. So thank you, Ms. Chavez, for that great information. So seniors, this is our very first class meeting. I am Ms. Carr, your activities director, and I look forward to helping you this entire school year. So let's think first some very important things to also remember this school year. All right, you only get one senior year, so make it the best that you possibly can. Some of these things that we know will help you finish strong this senior year is going to be your attendance. Attendance matters. Every single class matters. Don't let the senioritis take a hold of you and miss out on some very important information that your teachers have for you. So attend your classes. Second is finish strong. Going back to that senioritis, don't let it get a hold of you. You guys can do this. Again, you only have one senior year, so make it count. Get involved. If you are not involved in an activity or a sport, there's plenty of openings that are still available. Teams are still taking players. Please, please come by and see me. I promise if you get involved, it will make your senior year better, and even more great memories will be made. If you're involved, stay involved. I know that you will all have some obstacle that will be placed in your way this year, but don't let it stop you. Maybe you get knocked down, get right back up, but stay involved. Don't be afraid to ask for help. It is completely okay to ask for help, and that is a good thing. So don't be afraid to ask for help. And the very last thing is your legacy. Did you know that each one of you are leaving your fingerprint, your personalized fingerprint here on Manzano High School? So what's the legacy that you guys are going to leave behind for the classes to come behind you? I believe in all of you that you can all leave a very strong legacy here at Manzano High School after graduation. So, time to mark a very important date on your calendar. Thursday, May 12th at 2:30, currently at Tingley, this is where your graduation's going to be. This is about all the information I have right now, but as soon as I get more, I will share it with families. Are you guys limited on the number of guests you have? I don't know. What time do you need to be at school? or I'm sorry, at Tingley the day of graduation. I'm going to guess 12, but I don't know. What time are we going to open doors for guests? I don't know. But as soon as that information gets rolled out, I will let everyone know. Another important stuff, please, if you haven't voted today, your final vote for class flower, song, and motto for the class of 2022, right here is that Google link. You can copy and paste that real quick. Pause this, go take the survey. We want everyone's voice heard, so please get that done today also. We'll announce it tomorrow in announcements. Okay, campus specialties. When are you going to be getting to order your cap, your gown, your graduation announcements, maybe some of that cool class of 2022 swag? Well, campus specialties will be here on campus on September 20th for all of those materials for you to take home, look through, see what you guys want to purchase for your memories for the school year. And then September 29th on campus, campus specialties will be here on campus during lunch and then after school in front of the PAC taking your orders. If you want to just look around right now, here at the bottom of the screen, the campusspecialties.com is the website that you can go to, their main website, and get more information about what they have to offer you. Make sure you share this information with your guardian if they're not watching you right now, because guardians tend to care about stuff like this. So then important too, I know you've heard this a couple times already, but the Google Classroom, please join that Google Classroom today. There is the class code. Ms. Chavez and I work really hard to make sure you guys have all the updated information in that classroom. So please get in there and do that. Also, the Remind code. Remind, this is for parents too, or guardians. And this is for the class of 2022 specifically. Anything that we could have going on specific to your class, we will post this information in our Google Classroom and in Remind. Next thing we have is homecoming. Homecoming will be October 11th through the 16th here on campus. If you seniors are interested in running for homecoming court, just a couple things to remember. One, you can only run for homecoming court or prom court. So pick which one that you would like to be a part of. And homecoming's first. Prom obviously is in the springtime. So think about that. You can only run for one or the other. You can't run for both. Packets will be available for pickup on September 20th here in the activities office. All completed packets are due back by September 27th with the $30 fee. We're still working out logistics of our coronation for homecoming because we've got a Manzano tradition that we're really trying to follow. So just keep posted on that with some more information as things progress for the homecoming week. If you are going to be running for court and you do make court, you will be required to participate in all the homecoming events that week. Get you guys involved, gets even more people involved. So think about it and get ready to run for a homecoming court if you choose to do that. Next thing is, whatever questions you guys have, don't hesitate to stop by and see me. There's my email. You can email me at jessica.carr@aps.edu and I will get back to you guys. Well, now is some very important information about our senior picture retakes and class photos. So thank you all for being here tonight, and let's have an amazing school year, class of 2022. Have a good night.
Hi, it's me, Montini. I am Monty's younger cousin. All right, okay. So, here are some things that you need to be aware of, seniors. Your portrait retakes coming up September 30th and October 1st from 9:30 until 3:30. So that's, senior portraits and everything. And then, of course, your last call, which is yearbook shots only. That's October 19th. From 9:30 until 3:30 p.m. All right, now some things to be aware of. In terms of what you're wearing, since we had some people asking questions, wear something clean and nice, like what you might wear as a wedding guest. Formal outfit's great, but not required. This is your senior photo. Also, make sure we can see your face. Please don't wear a hat or face-covering hairstyle. All right, and remember, your portrait will only be from the top of your head to around your shoulders. So please make sure you've got something appropriate for that. All right, well, this is Montini signing off. Hope that helps, and we'll see you on those days. So cheerio, pip, pip, and talk to you later. Bye!